Hey y'all, it's American Mom. Today we're going to be starting season 2 of The Sopranos. This is episode 1 called Guy Walks into a Psychiatrist's Office. Dr. Melfi, Tony's psychiatrist, he sent her away for her own good at the end of last season. So is she back? Have things settled down? Is Tony going back to see her? And I still don't know if she had a stroke. But she was smiling because he said that he knew all about it. And she's just an evil person. I hate her. I don't like her at all. So we need to see what happens. All right, let's do this. Oh, sad music. Is this Livia? Because I don't care.
When I was 17, it was a very... When I was 17,
Oh, thank God. Got rid of that bowl cut.
I was 21.
Tony!
Oh! Big P!
Talk to you.
Where you been?
Where the fuck you been?
We're
Yeah.
gonna talk here.
You owe me the fucking explanation. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, remind me, Tony, never to get sick again, huh? Remind me, please, never to have a serious illness, because when you and Silvio and Paulie and all you pricks, weakness gets rid of fucking treason.
You know what? Fuck you. I don't want to hear about your fucking back anymore.
Anyway, so my doctor, he prescribes this clinic for me in Puerto Rico. I didn't exactly object, Tony. Give him the fucking vibes around here.
Come here, you fat fuck.
That means he loves them again. Bring it in.
My back, hey. I still gotta get these freaking shots. So your uncle's under indictment?
12 Rico predicates.
Who stepped up to run his crew?
It's Piss Boy, Philly Parisi.
Oh, yeah, Philly.
What's in the bag? Probably guns and money. Who's that? Who's this? Have I seen him before?
There's more? Oh, what?
He was seeing a psychiatrist.
Tony?
Fucking broad from Montclair. Anyway, this is who leads us now.
There you
go, kid.
Not everybody's on board.
Big motherfucker.
Bye, Philly. Who are you? I don't remember him from last season. It's done.
It's done.
I know what's going on now.
Yes?
It's all over. Safe to go home now.
How did you get this phone number? Where are you calling me from?
Yeah, American Forestry, 19 and a half. Up 3/8, very sound company.
What's he eavesdropping for? Where are we?
You're supposed to push with Bistics.
I was just giving them alternatives. Shit!
Bistics is our pick of the week.
Why? It's got a 3 million float, the competition's robust, and their technology's 2 years behind. Your stock's a dog.
What is this?
Your uncle's petitioning to get out of jail on a medical pending trial.
Let him.
He'll think they're liable to let him out.
Maybe as a temptation for you to act. Again, since you are at the helm, it all gets back to putting up bigger blinds.
You heard about Jimmy Altieri, right?
Yeah, flipped, fucking asshole.
He had 2 assholes when they buried him.
So, all my money that was on the street, all those payments, I guess just, evaporated.
We made your pickups. They're ready and waiting for you.
Thanks, Paulie.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in. All right, Kay. Just this one time, I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Is it true
Michael.
No.
You seem good, mood-wise.
Yeah, things are very good nowadays.
So how are things really with Ma?
She's dead to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in your way here, Tony. I mean, you're the one who stayed. You took the brunt. Barbara and I were never going to forget that.
Well, you forgot it okay for about 20 years. At least Bob pitched in. She's the devil.
She was. Now she's just a confused, frightened old woman.
Let her find out for herself.
All I need is a couple of $100
Oh,
to
gosh.
fix her car so I can get back and forth to the hospital.
I got a call from Liaco down at the brokerage. Your two friends beat the shit out of a broker. Two others quit.
The guy was pushing some other stock.
It attracts negative attention.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
Because he'll break the knees if they do it again.
Yeah, come on in.
You're in trouble.
Contrarily, you let him do his bidding. Suavely. So you can bleed him next week and the week after. At a minimum. Guys, any more Porsches disappear, make it 2 towns over. And I want a taste.
You're the man.
This was your grandmother's, wasn't it?
It's so you won't forget me.
Oh, she's so much to handle. Oh, Lord.
I told my family I got broadsided, but I passed out behind the wheel.
Mr. Spears, I watch the news like everyone else. I know who you are, and I analyze this. I don't need the ramifications that could arise from treating someone like yourself.
Analyze this? Come on, it's a fucking comedy.
That was a funny movie.
I'm not taking new patients right now.
Well, I thought you'd just go back to Dr. Melfi unless you won't see him.
A lot of changes since you've been here.
With that mommy dearest around? Never again, I swore it.
Which is exactly what she wanted. You played right into her hands with that.
You remember what she said to you at your wedding? She said it was a mistake. Tony would get bored with you.
We stopped in to see Ma on the way over. How do you think she is? Ma? All the week, but she's all there. Some family reunion. The woman who birthed them all is barred from the premises. I don't think you should get too close, Janice. That's what she tried to do to Tony. I have no fantasies about my mother. You know he's trying to sell the house? What house? Ma's house.
What the fuck? She came here for the house and a $400 car. That was the con from the first. That's the level she works at.
Maybe the sign was broken. Maybe it fell down.
Is he having another panic attack?
Don't yell. Don't
Ooh,
scream.
grab her hand.
All right, I don't deserve your help. I hate your fucking system, I told you.
Fuck you.
But I got a family. And believe it or not, they're better off with me than without me. And I don't know what else to do. Maybe you can recommend somebody else.
I would never ask another colleague to get involved in this. How many more people have to die for your personal growth?
Look at me. I swear to Jesus Christ, nobody got killed because of you.
Get out of my life.
This is a fantastic life. I hadn't spoken in 10 minutes. I'm just like... Okay, so season 2 kind of started out like season 1 for me. I've seen some new faces. Christopher's he's a broker, stock broker. He has a little office, and he's got 2 people that does what he does under him that work there. They're kind of being bullies in the office. So Christopher was like, you know, he's going to handle that, but I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why he's there. I don't know. Did Tony talk him into doing that? Like, are they trying to, you know, I don't understand it. That's what I'm trying to say. And then there was a conversation. A guy that I'm not familiar with gets in the car with a guy named Philly. And there's this whole airport situation. And then Philly says, you know, brings up the psychiatrist and says, he's like this, that's who's running things now. That's who's in charge of us. And then this other guy just blows him away in the car. And I'm like, okay. Didn't get to know Philly. He's gone. And then he gets in another car and they drive off. Okay. Livia's still in the hospital, but Tony is convinced that it's not a stroke either. And there's some things that can happen that give signs like it could be a stroke, but it's not definite. So yeah, she's playing that up, and she's getting Meadow on her side, letting her visit her, and she's acting all. So that's going on. Uncle Junior's still in jail. I'm surprised he didn't have a black eye by now. I mean, he has no pull in jail, does he? Big P came back, so we saw that little exchange with him and Tony made it very clear that he didn't like the way that he was acting to him, toward the guys, going on about his back. He didn't want to hear anything else about his farting back, and if he said it again, then they hug, and he's kind of like rubbing his hands all over his back. And he pulls away, and he's like, you know, you gonna check this too? And then Tony's like, okay, he just needs to trust him now. They got the rat in the group. It was Jimmy. So, and then he really hugged him. And then it showed, you know, he messes around with the guys later on back at the Bada Bing club. I'm not sure if I'm going to show a lot of the beginning. Meadow's driving. So, I don't know how much time's passed. The therapist was still gone, but Tony called her and said, you know, everything's okay now. So I'm kind of thinking that this is picking up from, you know, the end of last season. So I don't think it's been terribly long that she's had to be in a motel, and she has, you know, she has to see clients out of the hotel, but now she can go back, but she's had it with him. She wants him to get away from her. I have a feeling they're gonna get back together, and, you know, she'll continue to see him because she won't refer him to anybody else. She's like, I'm not doing that. You know, why would I bring a colleague into this mess? And she already knows a lot, and I don't know what Tony has to do to prove that, you know, like, hey, I won't threaten to break your face, every bone in your face again. Sorry about that. I think she'll continue to see him. We finally met his 2 sisters, Janice and anyway, she's always asking for money. They haven't been around, but now they've come around since the mom's in the hospital. So there's that whole situation. I don't know how long they're going to be staying for. His mom's house has been vandalized. So he's upset about that. And the house is on the market, but he found the sign in the sister that is always wanting money in the back of her car. So I don't know what her intentions are, but all in all, this was another like setup episode for like the future seasons. You know, it was just kind of letting me know, like introducing me to this person and that person, and you know, like what's happening now. But all in all, it was a solid episode. It's what you expect from, you know, we're starting a new season, and I'm gonna meet new people. So that's what it was. Thank you for watching with me, and until the next video and the next time. Bye.